Yo, what's up? Welcome to ooh, the second part of the summertime event story quest. So let's get it.
Hey, Kali and Eula! Oh, Adia is here too! Hey, it's the Traveler and Paimon! How are you? Did you rest well?
I'm feeling refreshed, actually. Thank you for asking.
Yep, this is a comfortable place to rest. I guess that's one thing here that's better than the desert. But other than that, there's not much going for this place.
Saying things like that isn't going to help, Adia.
But it's the truth. The desert is full of terrible memories for me. Being there was like... yeah, like wading through thick mud.
I'm trying to visualize her struggle. Oh, hold up. That's it. She's basically just saying her life was a struggle in the desert. So that's why she was like wading through thick mud. That's why. Could you struggle to get through thick mud? I got it.
That's a weird way to put it. Actually, if you hadn't mentioned it, Paimon would have already forgotten that this domain is in the desert. I know what you mean. The air here isn't at all like the desert. It's very humid. Almost as if we're in the rainforest. It's a very familiar feeling for me.
Everyone looks well rested. If you're ready, we can start making our way to the jungle north of here.
Alright, let's do this.
Good luck, everyone! I'll be rooting for you!
Yes, I get to go with the lovely ladies.
Hold on. I said we, didn't I? No need to say goodbye, because you're coming too.
Oh, Eula the type of chick who'll drag a slacker with her too. She was like, "You're a slacker, aren't you?"
Huh? But wait, I'm just the mascot!
Yeah, and the mascot follows the business, where the business moves.
You can't back out this time, Adia. The manager of the fairgrounds is waiting to see you. She said Adia is the only person who could help.
The fairgrounds? What you talking about?
Yes, Kale and I discovered a fairgrounds in the forest.
Interesting.
The person in charge of it seems to be a Spontamod scholar. A scholar? But what's she doing there? Researching the forest ley lines?
Oh, I wish there were ley lines here that I could ever study. Anyway, I know who you're talking about. I'd better come along then.
You know what? I think I relate to this Adia character. I feel like I relate to her. Somewhat. Part 2. Secret Summer Paradise. Now, where the hell we going? Oh, she's just over there. Oh, it's the new area that filled out. We gonna jump it over there. 3, 2, 1, jump. Alright, let's do this.
Finally, someone has arrived.
Hey, yo, why she look just like...
Sorry to keep you waiting, Maimuna. We've brought Adia with us.
Thank you, Kale. It's been quite some time since I've seen you, Idia. To be honest, I didn't think you'd actually show up.
Is this your sister?
If anything, I thought you'd be curled up somewhere crying alone.
Hey, you shouldn't be saying things like that.
Thunder thighs. Calm it down.
Doesn't seem to be the first time Paimon's heard someone say that about Adia, though.
You want to see me cry? Fine. I'll stop crying right here.
That's not something to, you know, gas yourself up about.
No, please don't.
All right, I shouldn't have said that. Now, who are these two?
I'm Maurice. What's up? How you doing?
And Paimon is Paimon.
Yeah, the little annoying flying fairy narrator that everybody apparently hates. Granted, I don't have vitriol hate towards her.
They're reliable helpers. Lucky for you that I found them. You'd better be more careful about how you speak to them, okay?
Of course. Good to meet you. You may call me Maimuna. For the sake of time, we should forego the usual pleasantries. Please follow me.
Those two look like feel like they sisters for They gotta be sisters. Where did I go? Nah, she's just over there. Only reason I even still got a recording up to this point just because I want to see if they end up running their mouth. Oh.
Wow! Look at that huge tent!
Yeah, clown show going on in there.
Amazing, isn't it? I helped make it. What fun would a fairground be without a tent, right?
Really? Paimon knew you couldn't be so pathetic. You just act modest all the time to hide your actual abilities.
You know what? I think this is pretty the first time I've ever heard Paimon say something like this about somebody. Granted, she may not use the exact same words, but it's still wild. She said, I knew you couldn't be this pathetic. So that means Paimon knew that viewed Adia as pathetic.
Huh?
See, even she caught onto it.
What is it, Kale?
Oh, never mind then.
Sorry. I'm not sure if I should tell you.
How come?
I'm afraid it might dampen the mood.
Hit me with it.
That's not important. Please, just speak your mind.
Well, there are lots of vendor booths set up here, but there's no one running them. In fact, there's no one at this fair at all. It looks pretty deserted.
The truth is, this used to be an exciting and bustling place. But just a few days ago, something happened, and it seemed like...
The world turned upside down, right?
Like, the world was suddenly flipped upside down?
See? Paimon on the same... Me and Paimon on the same wavelength.
Yes, exactly. Something fell from the central hub into the tent and knocked down the crystal light that was hanging at the top.
That means whatever it is should be in the area. It shouldn't have rolled nowhere, right?
Oh, the crystal light.
Mm-hmm. I remember a certain someone said that we should have beautiful lights to celebrate at a fair, and made us that crystal light. But once the light fell, the tent became a complete mess and the Hydro Eidolons were trapped inside. Just when I was at my wit's end, a man from the Lawrence clan came and offered his assistance.
Ooh, that slime ball.
Wait, he offered to help you?
Oh, never mind.
Yes, and he refused to listen to any of my warnings. He just walked straight into the tent, and then...
Then what? What happened?
Yes, and then?
Yeah, don't leave us hanging here! What happened?
And that's it. He became trapped inside along with the Hydro Eidolons.
Yet another victim / another statistic. You hate to see it.
Oh no, we have to do something! We can't just leave him there, Maimuna!
I know, but the situation inside might be more difficult than you think. You should mentally prepare yourselves.
Just talking about it is a waste of time. Since we're already here, let's go and scout out the situation ourselves.
Okay. Okie dokie. Thunder thighs.
All right, this way, please.
Well, thunder thighs isn't the correct word. More like ice. Ice wall? Alright, let's do it. Y'all ready? Who ready for this? I'm ready for this. Are y'all ready for this? Yeah, I'm ready for this. Let's do this. Probably gonna be a battle inside the tent for all we know. Or we gotta fix some mechanism and all that other crap. Not usual. Hopefully, all my recording don't drag on for too long, and that it can fit within the scope of an hour.
There used to be a large stage inside, but after everything got shaken up, it seems the very nature of the entire place was altered. The lamps and crystal light that were hanging above have all fallen down, which makes repairs near impossible.
How come? I mean, just falling down, you gotta elaborate more.
Wait, so you mean it's difficult to move around in there?
Yes, mainly because of the lights. Do any of you have experience being on stage? Once the stage lights turn on, everyone's attention is focused on you.
I can't stand that feeling. Having everyone's attention focused solely on me would just make me feel terrible.
Me too! I'm no good at speaking in front of people. And then to have everyone staring at you. Oh, just the thought of it makes me shudder.
My guy, you just did that in front of 5 people. What are you talking about?
Sounds like you have some things you haven't been able to let go of yet.
Please don't laugh. I'm trying my best to change that, but there are still some things I can't overcome. Like when there's a lot of people around, or when people are staring at me.
I feel like that's some basic stuff, though.
No, there's nothing funny about that. And you know what? It's not a bad thing to care when other people are looking. That's my opinion anyway. Think about it. Only people who have high standards for themselves would worry about failing to meet others' expectations.
True. Let her cook, for real.
You have many good qualities, Kale. I bet if you had to learn dance since childhood like myself, then you'd be an even better dancer than me.
No way! That would be impossible.
I can relate. I know exactly how she feels.
Stop throwing all your baggage onto this girl. This girl has had enough going wrong with her life. You throwing on your trauma baggage is too much. Keep it to yourself. Let this girl grow and expand. Let her be free, damn it.
Maybe we should find a time for you to learn with me. And one day, you will become an outstanding dancer too. By that time, you'll be so focused on performing your beautiful moves that you'll no longer worry about an audience watching you.
See, Eula big sissing right now. That's what she doing. She big sissing right now. Carly need a big sister figure. And you got it right here.
Wow. Eula's so passionate about this that she's practically glowing now. Really? You do that? You wouldn't think I look stupid and secretly laugh at me, would you?
Kale, do you not see how Eula is dressed on the daily? Do you not see this woman's gorgeous curves? Best believe, everybody be staring at her 24/7. Women are jealous of her body because there's some women out here who just don't got this body that swoon men's eyes as easy. Men are desperate for it because most dudes out here ain't getting the action. I can relate, but nonetheless, you get the idea. She's gorgeous from head to toe. Like right now, the camera is cut on a booty cheek of hers right now. And guess what? I'm all for it. That's how bad I am.
You really think I'm that kind of person? Fine. Vengeance will be mine.
Oh, no! Of course not. Alright, please teach me.
Ooh, I hope there's a dance cutscene.
Seems there's no need for me to warn you again. Anyway, you just need to open the curtain and you'll be able to see the stage.
I'm playing as Kale and Eula. Okay. What's that? Rotate.
Wait, what's that thing in the middle there?
That's my crystal light! It's been locked up.
Well, let's figure out a way to fix this. Looks like we need to raise the platform underneath the crystal light.
If I remember correctly, the stage controls should be somewhere around here.
Install. Let's rotate. Oh, snap it! I went upstairs.
It seems we have to use the colorful lens to make the light change colors.
Okay.
Beg for mercy. I condemn you!
Hold on. I gotta look at how she's built. Okay. Entire noblest set. Okay. 3 constellations. 669. I don't know if that reflects my character, my Eula, or this is their Eula. Let me look. Okay. Okay, I got everything else but this her signature weapon. Sheesh. You gotta love Genshin. In fact, female character. Oh, let me do a correction. Hankai's, not Hankai, but Hoyo's female character designs. It's just gorgeous.
That's one way of shining new light on the problem.
Hey, Mimuna? Do you happen to know someone named Sino?
No, never heard that name before. Why do you ask?
Oh, never mind then. Paimon was just thinking you two would have a lot in common.
Back to the situation at hand. We should probably head into the passageway that opened now.
That's hilarious. Two characters that we've come across have the same type of jokes as Sino. There's Charlotte and Yamana, if I'm pronouncing her name correctly.
Hello? Is anyone here? If you can hear me, please help!
Bro, what happened? Someone kick your ass?
Lessig Lawrence?
Lessig Lawrence? What type of name is that, Lessig?
Who are you? Who has the audacity to utter my full name?
Yeah, it's the woman who has the audacity to throw her lower back in my screen right now. That's who.
You sure don't look like you're in any condition to be talking like that.
Tell him, Paimon.
Yep. He's a member of the Lawrence clan, all right. Even though he's hanging on by a thread, he still insists on clinging to meaningless etiquette.
You. What are you doing here?
Man, he is disgusted by your presence. Get out my face, Sig says.
Huh. Have you come here to mock me, Eula?
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. If I have to choose between you and Eula, I'm gonna have to put you down, bro. Sorry. You see this gorgeous woman that's standing in front of you? Named Eula Lawrence? Guess I'm marrying into the family today.
If you would just think for a moment, it should be pretty obvious why we are here. Yet, now you're intentionally trying to provoke me?
I mean, go ahead, put your sword through his chest already. So me and you can get married today. Let's do it.
Of course. You don't have to accept my help. After all, aristocrats are naturally superior and need no help from others.
True. That's how they view themselves. I mean, there's only certain people who can actually, talk and walk it. This dude just ain't one of them. I mean, you are Eula. You can talk it and walk it.
Yes, thanks for the reminder. I don't need help from the likes of you.
He should have did the spit sound. I spit on you.
I don't think he really means it, Eula. His tone was harsh, but he keeps glancing at you from the corner of his eyes. It's my opinion as the healer that he needs help.
Okay.
Damn, you can tell she ain't want to do it. Shoot, we ain't gotta help him, Eula. Let's get out of here.
He's been trapped for so long that it seems he's forgotten how to hold a decent conversation. How ridiculous. Let's go. We'll leave the stage to this person who'd rather save face than save his own life.
Hey, no, wait!
You calling?
Halt! You cannot just leave me here. We're both of the Lawrence bloodline, after all.
Bro, you was just talking how disgusted you were at her being in your presence. Stop it. Don't use the bloodline victim card now.
Helping me when necessary certainly won't tarnish your prestige. If anything, my embarrassing predicament will be overshadowed by your virtuous deed. We must uphold the prestige and dignity of the family.
Bro, if this ain't a sly way to be like, bro, help me over here, bro. I know I look like a mess, but if you help me, it's gonna overshadow me looking like a mess. So it saves my face and it saves your face, and we both bring respect to our family name. So let's do that instead.
This is the best reason you could come up with? You think tacking on the word family will be enough to talk me into helping you?
Talk to him.
You should be ashamed for your careless actions. It's because of you that we all had to come here.
Well, you had to come here. Oh, she's playing up an axe. I swear the Lawrence family bred something great. I'm acting like a dog over here.
I...
Shame on you. You had to get this gorgeous woman over here to come and rescue your behind. Shameful. Legless. Or should call you legless.
Seems everyone in the Lawrence clan is this way. They'll do anything to save face.
Even though Eula sounds harsh, we did all come here to save him. Actually, that's not intentionally true. I don't know why the traveler lying. We came here for a different reason. We came here to spend a summertime with Klee.
All right. Looks like it's time for the mascot to step in.
And what are you gonna do?
Here you go. One for Eula and one for Lessig.
What is this? Candy?
It seemed like you're doing better.
Thanks.
Oh, the smell. It's just like the aroma I smelled coming from the lens.
Yes, that's right. Enjoying something sweet always lightens the mood.
Oh, thank you, Miss Mascot. I certainly do feel much better now.
And apparently you're walking too.
So he's willing to thank someone else, but not me.
So he can show everyone else respect, he just can't show Eula respect. I guess that's what it is. Like, oh, you got that one traitor in the family. It's like, don't show no respect to that motherfucker. And everybody just follows suit.
Eula has been worrying about you the past few days and asked me several times regarding how to find you. But now that you two have been reunited, I won't have to keep answering her questions anymore. Oh, I'm so happy.
Damn, talk about your cousin right here, Eula. She was annoying me the past couple days. I'm so glad she done found you so she can stop asking me these stupid ass questions.
Let me clarify one thing. I don't care what happens to him. If you're going to keep saying nonsense like this, then...
So you care, Eula. Stop playing the front. Let the ice wall down.
Eula will never admit that she actually cares about him. Yeah, you're probably right.
If you're going to keep saying nonsense like this, then at least give me another piece of candy.
Oh, sure. I still have more.
Sorry. I admit my mistake. I know I've caused heaps of trouble for all of you.
Why couldn't you have just said that earlier?
You know what's kind of crazy? I just came to realization. This should have been her story quest part 2 of her character story quest. This is what this feels like right now.
I'm back. Oh? Have you already finished catching up? Why are you all looking at me?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind us.
All right, then let's clean things up here and keep working our way toward getting the crystal light fixed. There's no need to push yourself in your condition, Lessig.
Hold up. I just had a theory and it just blew up in my brain. Please do not tell me that Yamana and Idea are two halves of the same person.
I'll take him and find some place for him to rest. I happen to be a little tired myself.
What if this is one of the mages of the Hexen Circle, but she split herself into two entities?
All right. I'll leave my cousin to you then. You'd better rest up and regain your strength before we settle things, Lessig.
Now, let's see if there's any way to keep raising the platform higher. We probably will need to find a mechanism that's like a lamp.
Strange. Is that really the Lessig that I know?
You shouldn't always judge people based on the way you knew them before.
The colored pieces of the bullet have melted.
Yes, the lens is made of materials that are easily melted by light.
Is it me, or do I smell something sweet here?
Wait, is it because of the light itself? is. Come on. At least now I know it's the light. Come on, you look, get your big old behind over it. Come on. That ain't right. Come on. You tell me you can't even hop over this? There's gotta be something. There's no way to get past this without the light getting in the way.
Oh, look! There's a water droplet over there!
Ah, a hydroidolin. It must have been trapped in the curtain. But at least it seems to be okay.
Come on. Bro. What? My apologies, I'm snacking right now.
Wow! Paimon thought it looked big from the outside. This place is massive!
It is a magical tent, after all. The inside is much larger than it appears from the outside. Haven't you heard stories with this sort of thing before?
Oh, another path has appeared! This should be the last level!
Yes, don't worry. We're almost to the top of the tent. The last thing we need to do is raise the crystal light to the very top of the tent. After the stage collapsed, I realized that having it raised only halfway makes it look a lot like the stage at the Grand Bazaar. Have any of you visited the Grand Bazaar before?
Yes, I'd have.
No, I haven't.
Oh yeah, that's right. Gorgeous Thighs over here hasn't been there yet.
I have. I've gone there a few times with Master Tainari. The place is bustling with all kinds of vendors. And if you're lucky, you can see Nulu perform her dance.
Oh, a dance from Sumeru? I'd like to see that myself. If only it were on the way back, then we could stop there.
It doesn't matter if it's on the way or not. I would be happy to take you whenever you have time, Eula.
Lovely sisterhood bonding moment.
Great. I'll take you up on that offer.
We've been to the Grand Bazaar.
Yeah. Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've already been there more times than Paimon can remember.
True, how to ran through that market so many times.
Really? My father used to help with festivities at the Grand Bazaar and would always give me candy during the events. I was just a kid and didn't understand anything. I was happy as long as he gave me some candy. To me, fairs and festivals were the best things ever. I always thought my father was amazing and wanted to be just like him when I grew up.
But aren't you a scholar in the academia, Maimuna? As far as I know, scholars seldom could spend time doing anything but research. I doubt you could have time to assist your father in preparing festivities.
Yeah, seems you read me like a book.
Oh no, don't tell me her daddy passed away.
When I had the choice between becoming who I wanted to be and who my parents wanted me to be, I ended up choosing the latter. But I was never happy about it.
Huh. That's almost the exact opposite of Eula's situation.
How? I mean, it is the exact, because Eula chose who she wanted to be.
You must have already realized that. Why else would you set up all the booths here and make this place like a fairgrounds?
Yes, but I'm still not as happy as I imagined I would be. I realized that attending a fair and running a fair are two completely different things. The main reason my childhood was so fun and carefree is because my family worked hard. But my father knew how difficult and tiring running a fair could be, so he wanted to push me towards academics. But in the end, I didn't do well in either. I gave up on myself and resorted to investigating ley lines in the desert. Some things happened, and then I accidentally ended up here. I finally had a chance to make my wish of running a fair come true. But after seeing everything come crashing down, I feel like I've lost the strength to go on.
That's understandable. Doing things you don't actually enjoy doing versus what you want to do, then you did the thing that you had wanted to do. Then you found, oh, that's difficult too. Then it's like you try to do that, didn't work out. And then it's like, oh, what am I supposed to do now?
It's not as bad as you make it out to be, Maimuna. No need to feel so down. You have the courage to change, and you've been actively guiding us on this journey. Someone who's given up on themselves could never do these things. Oh, Kale.
I understand my situation better than anyone. You don't need to try to comfort me.
It's not that I'm trying to comfort you. It's just that people sometimes don't realize that their actions speak louder than words. Believe me, this is something that I learned from my time together with Eula.
Oh, really?
Oh, what are you trying to say?
Oh, nothing. Now, let's get that crystal light fixed.
All right.
Scanning for boxes. Okay, I do know I can't leave. I can't have nothing separate from that. So, rotate.
More speed.
So let's try this again. So where's this light lane? Okay. Oh, that's right. Shouldn't there be like a third lamp? Like, where is it? Is it? It must be inside. Oh, I'll be right back. And we're back. Unfortunately, I have to quit out and log back in because the cutscene was not recording at one point, which pissed me off. So now I gotta, hopefully I can go back, redo the puzzle, and then get back to that same cutscene. Okay, so hopefully this time everything gets recorded again.
Oh, I was starting to wonder what was taking you so long. But don't worry, Lessig is recovering well. I'm pretty good at taking care of people. Seems I found another good thing about myself.
I don't know if I should be worried for him or happy for her.
The shadow. It's massive. Wait. The shadow just now. It's...
It seems he still might need a little more time to recover. Tell me, did everything go well for you all?
Of course. With a team like the Traveler, Paimon, Kale, and Eula, they're at least 40 times more reliable than you ever were.
And I'll say it again. That disc is crazy.
Only 40 times more reliable? That means I'm still pretty good then.
And that comeback is also pretty amazing.
I guess it's impossible to feel like you've lost once you've already given up. I'm a little concerned about how comfortable you are with that.
I mean, if a loser is comfortable with being a loser, there's not really no defeating them, is it?
Huh? What has happened? How did I get outside of the tent? Ah, that's right. I remember meeting Eula, and then... my head.
Oh, you're awake now. Don't worry, that's just a side effect of your treatment, Lessig.
I'm afraid I still feel a little disoriented.
Sure, I ain't about to comment on that.
Lessig Lawrence.
What, you got beef with me?
Oh, it's you, Eula. All right, I'll do it. I'll come back to Mondstadt with you and abandon my wild efforts to restore the Lawrence clan.
Interesting. Now you want to talk. Seems like you've had a change of heart. In that case, maybe you'll be able to explain everything in detail for us now.
I admit it, yes. I came here in hopes of finding a way to restore the Lawrence clan to its former glory. But it was a long journey, and I didn't always know the way. I passed through Liyue and Sumeru. There was even a time when I lost my wallet and had to live in the wild. But the peculiar thing is, I realized that nobody knew me out there. And not a single person even cared about the Lawrence clan.
I mean, that's what happens when you live only in your bubble of communication, or you're only in your bubble of community, and then you think, oh, I'm a big shot here, but then you step outside them doors and it's like, nobody care what you is. Excuse you? Pipe down, sir.
You and I are like glass pawns that were raised in shackles. We were taught to act like nobles, but outside the walls of our home, the people of Mondstadt despised us. Such pompous, hateful, and stubborn teaching. It all culminated to making us cling to the old aristocratic dogma in an attempt to maintain our pride. It's like a never-ending game of tug-of-war, but it is meaningless. You understand. Or I should say, you have already long understood. But I'm afraid that I have only just realized this.
Well, this is the definition of being woke. Wake up. Don't go back to sleep. Wake up.
understands what Lessig is saying.
This wasn't recorded the first time, and when I mean first, I mean this segment part of the situation of when I thought it was recorded the first time. So I'm gonna say it again. They need to stop having Paimon talk like this and saying Paimon sort of understands. She be saying that a lot about everything that's like an allegory for something, or something that's like a parallels another thing, and someone uses an example or making an example. She act like she doesn't understand that crap. Granted, she's not the smartest character in the game, but at the same time, she's not so stupid that she doesn't understand some of this allegory stuff. It's like, come on.
Everything he said is true. Your family is probably unaware that you've already changed how you see things.
Yes, this has all happened recently. After coming to this domain, I realized the Mondstadt that I want is one where not everyone fears me. All that I and many other members of the Lawrence clan long for is a place where we can live peacefully with others.
Lessig, both you and I never had anything to do with the glory of the Lawrence clan. That is all in the past. We are just ordinary people.
True. And I'll say this too. I'll make a comment of this. Right. Hey, I'm gonna make it real quick. Hopefully it's being recorded. Let me just make sure everything is recording. Okay, so I checked everything's recording. So I'm about to say this. So for anyone who watches any of my videos, hopefully you all do stick around and subscribe too. And I got some of my own little thoughts I like to input here and there. Hopefully I'll be able to get a larger PC and all that other stuff to be able to do better videos, edits and whatnot. So I'm gonna put my thoughts here, what she just said in this line. So yes, this goes for damn near everybody. It don't matter if you are a descendant of someone who owned slaves. It don't matter if you're a descendant of someone who ruled people tyrannically and all that stuff. But if your clan trying to recapture that glory, like for example, if I got to use the most extreme example, or one, not the most extreme, but one that people should be fair, like, you know, the KKK. Like if you're a child who was raised in that family, or a family holding those ideals, and you just come to realize that you don't share those same ideals and whatnot, bro, it's just what it is. You just don't share those same ideals. You are an ordinary person, just like any other person. Any black, Asian, Latino, American, you African, it don't matter, because you're ordinary people outside the walls of your community. And it's cool that you don't hold on to the quote unquote the glory of your family's lineage or something. Sometimes the glory of it ain't worth getting back because it's just not morally right or righteous in any way. You feel me? So if any of my subscribers, you know, got something like that going in their family, yo, it is what it is. It's tell them, hey yo, your ideals just suck. It never held weight in the first place. And let's keep it moving. It's called striving for the future. Amen.
I originally planned on returning to Mondstadt after taking care of things here. I never thought you would come here. I was completely shocked, which is why I reacted like I did. I'm sorry.
See, people can always make different choices, and it seems that Lessig has also chosen to become someone he truly wants to be.
Yes, about that. I'm afraid I haven't quite found my own purpose in life yet.
Believe me, a lot of people haven't.
That's all right. Being able to clearly choose between becoming who you want to be and who your parents wanted you to be is already a step in the right direction.
And I'll repeat this line I said before in my recording. This too is a double-edged sword of a line, right? Because, as you say, even if you want to do things your way of how you want to, you know, conduct yourself and do your things your way, different from how your parents' way is, sometimes doing it your way ain't the best or will lead to the best outcome. Granted, like I said, it's double-edged. It swings both ways, because it can swing bad on your end and it can swing bad on your parents' end, because you personally will feel miserable and feel like you didn't live your life, but instead you lived your parents' lives. But at the same time, there's an understanding to that, because like your parents, and I found out within recent time, probably 2 years, 3 years ago, 2-3 years worth of time since 2020 till now. I found out like how immigrant parents be really striving for their children to get into like medical school, become doctors and stuff like that, because well, they want their children to be sitting right and okay, so they don't have to worry about them financially struggling or feel like they and stuff in relation to that, right? So it's understanding why the parents would push you that way, right? And that goes for all parents, whether you be religious or not. It's just a set of values that they want to make sure that you adhere to, so you don't fall to the wayside, right? And the same thing, and it can go bad on, well, like I said, on the parent side, and it can go bad on your side. You end up mixed up with the wrong crowd, get involved in the wrong things, and then the next thing you know, boom, you could end up in jail, prison. You could lose your life potentially. Could be in financial debt, or just get cooped up in a whole bunch of, like, you can get in one of the worst things possible, baby mama drama. You end up finding out, oh, you got a baby mama now because you want to fling your meat around and this hole, that hole without strapping it up. You feel me? So it swings both ways.
How to find true happiness is probably one of the most difficult research topics of all.
I love the fact that the camera pans back to the traveler every time it gets to topics of this. I also find it kind of funny that the camera swung all the way back over here to the traveler and to Paimon. Granted, it could this phrase could be meaning towards Paimon and the traveler, or it could still be the traveler. But I got this strange feeling Paimon has some dark hidden secrets about herself that she probably doesn't know, or probably she has forgotten or has suppressed. But let's continue.
I have a suggestion for you, Lessig. Why don't you return to Mondstadt and tell your parents what you just told us?
Well, I'll tell you why, and I'll say it again. It's because he's too pussy. He's weak. He ain't bold enough.
They'll probably try to tear me limb from limb. But what about you? Did you ever tell your family about what you think?
I'm pretty sure. Grant, I'm gonna say this. I didn't get this part in my recording last time, so now everything from here onward is gonna be fresh commentary and not repeat or probably paraphrased of what I said before. Now everything from here onward is gonna be fresh. So let me answer this question. So I'm gonna say what I'm about to say now. I'm pretty sure everybody in your clan knows of Eula and what her decision and how she's conducting herself as. Pretty sure everybody should know about that. I don't think this is something that's exclusive to only her family. Pretty sure her uncle knows about it, you know about it, so I'm pretty sure everybody knows.
This is something that I've been thinking about too. Perhaps the two of us can sit down with the rest of the clan and discuss it with them.
What? Hold up. So she never... No, she had to have told her parents. There's no way that she's never told her parents of how she views the whole thing about the clan and crap. The Glorious clan crap. There's no way she's never said anything about that. Did she really never say anything to her parents about it and just essentially just walked out on the family clan and stuff? Is that what happened?
The Lawrence clan is just like this stage. It was once home to glorious performances, but those days are now long gone. And it is time for the stage to be updated.
True. Granted, its glorious days of your clan was sort of like, it had like, I guess, fear-stricken people bowing to them, plus, owning of slaves. Granted, the gloriousness she's probably referring to probably is before all that happened, because when they became like slave owners and all that stuff, that's when their clan's downfall started. You feel me?
She's so solid and tough, but also clear and open, like an ice cube. Is that why she's able to dance anytime and anywhere she wishes?
Are you all done talking now?
Wow. Talk about rude, but understandably, no one want to sit around and just hear the conversation all the time. For real, to be honest, she could have left her own self by herself.
Yes, I think so. By the way, that is for you. Please take it. I found it on Lessig earlier.
What is this supposed to be?
Oh, it's one of the missing components! Wait, so you had it all this time? Why didn't you give it to me earlier?
For real.
Well, you didn't ask. All right, I admit it. I forgot about it.
She just slapped the taste out your mouth.
Okay, we'll let the Traveler hold on to it for now.
Wait, this looks like...
What?
It looks pretty familiar. Have we seen one of these before?
It's a candy box.
Ah, right! I also bought a similar box at the last festival.
Yes, people often use this kind of box for candy at festivals. This was one of the materials originally used to create the tent. But now that the tent has been repaired, we no longer need it. Eating the candy from the box as an adult will never be as delicious as it was when you were a kid. But if you really think about it, there are way more things you can eat as an adult.
Ah, so when it comes down to it, eating candy is sort of like life. It's just another choice.
See, this how you know Paimon isn't dumb. That's why I'm now starting to hate the fact that they be making her seem like she don't understand allegories or parallels or how to use examples of it. And when there's been constant times over and over again that she uses it herself. So it's like she clearly understands. And now he understands.
So, as of now, we've already collected 3 of the missing components. Only 1 more to go. I'm sorry that repairing the tent took so much of everyone's time. You should all head back and have a rest. I'll lead the way.
Coolio. He's trying to break the barrier. I'm gonna handle this later. It'll be easy to break that barrier thing, because just need the light switch aimed at it. What's up, Coco?
Hey, Kokomi! You're already here! Oh, you're back. I trust your adventures to the forest went smoothly? Yep, you could say that. How about you? Up to anything today? Well, I suppose it's time I told you that as the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island, I shouldn't actually be here now.
How come?
The truth is that a relic known as the Shinro Casket was lost from Watatsumi Island long ago. But recently, an orb matching the relic's description suddenly began emitting light, almost as if it was guiding people to it. This is what led me to find the relic's whereabouts.
So that's what you meant by bordering your horizons.
I wasn't wrong when I said that. Goro has often told me that sitting at home reading light novels is not the best of practices, and that I should try to get out more.
Of course, the dog will say that. The dog want to get walked all the damn time.
As I made my way from Watatsumi Island to Sumeru, I enjoyed a variety of breathtaking sights. It really is a beautiful nation. I even stayed in the rainforest for several days. I was surprised to find that the relic had ended up in the desert. I knew it was somewhere here, but I still couldn't pinpoint the exact location. Though I feel that Idia was not intentionally trying to hide anything from us, this domain does have plenty of secrets. I'm sure you've sensed that too.
Yep, I sure do. Cause I got so many active, what is it? What you call them? Puzzles all over him. There's puzzles everywhere, and I need to do them. This is an unusual place, and Ida suddenly becoming very busy from time to time. Plus, she knows Alice.
Now that you mention it, a lot did happen today.
At least they give the traveler to let him have his inner monologue to show that this character is not solely a self-insert character, but is actually a character in universe. Unlike Xenoverse, if you ever played Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
I see. When you found Lessig, did you also happen to find any clues related to this domain?
Nope.
I'm afraid that he was caught up in his thoughts and didn't pay attention to his surroundings. Actually, before the world was flipped upside down, this domain didn't look anything like this.
What do you mean by that?
Hey, everyone! Oh, I hope we're not interrupting your conversation.
Actually, you are.
It's alright. You two did a lot today. Care to join me for a cup of tea?
Sure! That would be perfect! Eula and I just made some snacks.
I'm pretty sure, you know what, this would have been a perfect time to have like a chai tea joke right here. She'd be like, do y'all want some tea? Kali would be like, you mean chai tea? You mean chai, right? Yeah, that's what I said. Chai tea. Y'all want some chai tea? It's like, I'm gonna strangle the life out you.
Turns out Edea has a cooking stove and oven. Seriously, why didn't she mention it earlier?
Oh, so did you make us some moon pies?
No, I made something called storm crust pie. You should try one, traveler.
I swear, every time the character just rolls up the talking, saying the character, my personal character name I gave the traveler, I be waiting for it just to say it. Just say the word already.
And I made some pita pockets. You could try some, Kokomi. It should taste great with tea.
Ooh, now that sounds good.
Sorry, I should call you General.
Oh, I would be happy to try some.
By the way, Eula, how's your cousin doing now?
Yeah. Is he, doing good? Letting go of foolish ideals?
Oh, him. You would never guess, but he's busy over by the oven now.
Oh, that man can cook. Then let him cook then. And would you look at that? Part 2 is complete. I got a new quest to do and all that stuff. You feel me? And boom, the treehouse theater. Now, do me a favor. Like and subscribe so that your boy can get bread in his pocket, like how my girl right here, Mona, need bread in her pocket. You feel me? You subscribe, you get content. And then I get subscribers from y'all. Thank you. And then we build from there. You see, it's a genuine interaction, mutual relationship, coexistence, cooperation. So at least help.
Fate is called as such.
Stop talking.
It cannot be changed.
Shut the looks. Anyway, like I'm saying, it helps build the channel. And it helps me get things that I need to get done. So y'all can have more Genshin content. I know a lot of Genshin creators right now got like a fizzle going on right now because of Honkai Star Rail, which can't really blame them. Honkai Star Rail probably banging right now. It's banging right now. Can't really, But guess what? I'm here for 4.0 when it get here, and it won't be long. Probably the next 35 days, probably 36 days from now. But ayo, hope y'all there. Hope y'all there for it. Anyway, like and subscribe.
I wonder what the
See y'all
rest
later.
of the Harbingers are up to.
Like and subscribe. See you later. Peace. And here comes the ending card right now.